This is Tim Marcus from Milkman Sound Amplifiers. We have a new set of tools from MixWave that has one of my favorite recording amplifiers, the 20-watt Creamer, and some other pedals and effects that have been proven to be useful for guitar players and also recording engineers. The 20-watt Creamer, it's just a great low wattage, punchy amplifier that has kind of an extended headroom. It has a very fat, round tone that really suits itself for recording. So the engineers at MixWave went out and bought all the speakers and the amplifiers and the reverbs and the pedals and just everything they could possibly get in order to get this thing to be as accurate as possible. When they finally sent me the version to listen to, I was like, there's no way that it's going to be as good as, the real one. And it totally was. I was completely shocked with how this thing reacted and sounded, and they got the feel right, especially with the Creamer. That's an amplifier that has a very specific feel when you plug into it. That's kind of different than anything else, and I think that feel is part of the reason that amplifier has been so successful and so widely adopted by guitar players in the studio. And they somehow managed to capture the soul of the thing in the plugin, which I was very impressed with. Some of the other tools we have is my reverb with harmonic tremolo, which is a 6v6 driven spring reverb tank, but I added in the tube harmonic tremolo. In the software, they were able to make it stereo, so you can do what you can't really do in real life, which is run it after the amplifier and run it in stereo. It's something I hadn't actually heard in real life because it wasn't kind of physically possible. And then when I heard it in the plugin, I was like, this is something very unique and cool and something I had never really heard before. The way that they do it is different. They're not just taking like an IR response or something. They're really getting into the component level and creating a digital model of the amplifier. Yeah, that process of designing this thing was really getting into the details about what an amplifier does and how it works and the voltages and like the types of parts and things like that. So that reflects in the final product. It really does seem like they created an actual amplifier in the digital space. You will hear that subtlety and that difference when you play this plugin set.